Good morning, afternoon, evening, gamers. So, I was having a look around and I saw some more League of Legends videos. Now this one is, I think it's talking with the devs, with the developers. I haven't seen it before, so, I don't know what to expect. But it's for 2020, so I'm guessing it's going to be entailing, some of the things that they're going to want to do with the game over the coming year. I think for those of you that are playing it, and even that I don't play it, I'm still interested in what they're sort of up to. I think they're a very innovative, interesting company. So let's do it. Let's see what's in it. Yeah, season 2020.
Hi, I'm Greg, Riot Ghostcrawler, and I lead the IP team here at Riot Games.
Ghostcrawler.
When we talk about the IP, what we really mean is the world of Runeterra, the different regions in the world, the characters, and then the stories that go on around those characters. I want to tell you a little bit about our plans going forward for 2020.
Okay.
Now, if you think back to 2018, we used that as an opportunity to physically build out the map, like what does the world of Runeterra look like, and where are all these cities and places you've heard about. And then in 2019, we focused a little bit more on a few of the regions and characters within that world. For example, when we released Sylas into League of Legends, we used that as an opportunity to talk a little bit more about the relationship of Lux to Garen, and also Demasia's relationship to Magic as a whole.
I don't know these people.
And then more recently, Senna helps to tell a little bit more about the Shadow Isles and the Sentinels with Lucian and Thresh. In 2020, we're going to continue to move the story forward, and we're going to use the opportunity of the release of Set to go into Ionia. So you're going to see a few different things happening in Ionia in 2020, including the Zed comics.
Oh, comics. I'd be up for that.
On the topic of comics, we've been humbled by how many of you have read the stories so far that we've made with Marvel. We've done a series on Ashe and a series on Lux. And right now we're in the middle of a series on Zed, where for the first time you get to see behind the mask as Zed interacts with some of the other famous champions in Ionia.
That guy there, he looks a bit like one of the characters out of Mortal Kombat. There's quite a similarity. No? Okay. No, I think so. I think there's quite a bit of a character there. But comics, I'd definitely have some of the comics for sure. I also as well. I mean, I've played it a little bit. It's still on my computer. It's always ready to go. Well, probably needs updates and that. But yeah, it's always ready to go. But as far as I could tell, it was just one thing, and it had like pillars, and you had to destroy those, and so all these different things. I don't know anything about those. Because I'm more in gaming. I'm more like I want to go and explore over there, and I want to go and do that. And as far as I could tell, it wasn't that sort of game. It's more of a strategy, more of a strategy type game, which is why they play it quite a lot in esports. But anyway, I'm just rambling. I should just change my channel to Rambler, the Rambler.
Following that, we're going to hop back and forth through time with one of my favorite champions. Now, one of our biggest opportunities for storytelling in 2020 will come when we finally release Arcane. We talked a little bit about Arcane in the League 10-year celebration, but Arcane is the first animated series from Riot Games, where we follow the evolution of two of League's most famous champions as they grow up in the mean streets of Piltover and Zaun.
Oh, they're doing it. Clever, very clever, Riot. I think an animated series will make you just as much money as people playing your game. Actually, I think the game is free to play, but buying the skins and things like that, I think that could make you a lot of money. Oh, I'm very on board for that.
One of the challenges of telling stories inside of our games is that for the most part, Riot makes these large, multiplayer competitive games.
Yeah.
We recognize that single-player games could be a great way to tell stories.
Yes.
The way we're going to try to tackle that is through something called Riot Forge. Ooh. Riot Forge is a way for us to publish third-party games that take place inside of the League universe. Ooh. We've announced the first 2 games already. The Ruined King is a turn-based role-playing game, and Convergence is a platformer featuring a little bit of time travel with Echo. We really are excited about this project, and we hope that you get to experience the rich lore of League and Runeterra by the end of the year. Ooh. During the League 10-year celebration, you may have noticed a few sneak peeks about our next tabletop game. We're excited today to announce Tellstones. It's a 2-player bluffing game with perfect information. Variants of Tellstones are played throughout Runeterra, and we're working hard to make sure you feel like you're holding a piece of the Demacian one in your hands. We're really committed to exploring this space, so we've established a Riot tabletop team. We're going to explore a lot of different types of games, some big, some small. We really hope that they're all something you love. So we're going to continue telling stories that connect the world and characters of Runeterra, both inside and outside of games. From comics to Tellstones, and even Riot Forge, we're always looking for more ways to bring you into the world. Speaking of which, as one last thing, I want to tell you about some short videos that we're going to release later this year. They take you around different places of Runeterra. We call them Tales of Runeterra, and hopefully you'll be able to see some of your favorite champions from League of Legends, or favorite characters from Legends of Runeterra. Here's a sneak peek of Ionia. Thanks.
What happens when an outsider destroys the balance in this land?
Is this another one of your riddles, old man?
Oh, I like the direction that they're going in. I mean, so obviously it's not just been me that's been looking at the potential of what they could do. I mean, an animated series that could absolutely blow up. That could do so well. I mean, yes, that they have their competitive game, but if you're not really into that, and like I said, it has a very steep learning curve. I mean, I think so. Other people might think not. That's just, that's just different opinions. But I think if you're not into that, then Riot hasn't got anything for you to be interested in. And yet they have this rich lore, they have this rich story and characters. And that would really be a shame. So this would be, a great way to expand their universe, to bring different types of gamers and players into that story. I think that's fantastic, and I applaud them massively for doing that. And also a couple of different games. A platform. I've never really played a lot of platform. Back in the day with the original SNES, I played a little bit of Mario. I wasn't particularly good at it, but I never got that much time to sort of learn and to keep on trying, because of course it was somebody else's SNES. We were at boarding school, and so everybody, all the more popular kids got to go on it, and I didn't as much. I was kind of one of those kids. I was kind of 1 foot in popularity and 1 foot out, so I was sort of in the middle somewhere. I wasn't unpopular, but I wasn't exactly popular either. I was kind of I was kind of in the middle, which I was always okay with, to be fair. So I love the way that that League of Legends is going. I think it can only bring them more popularity and bring them more ways to bring people in. That's got to be good, because they've really got something in the story and in the characters, but they've only had really one way, apart from the amazing cinematics, of course. I love these things, but they've only had that one way of telling the story in that combat type strategy type game, and not everybody is into that. People think. I think a lot of people seem to think that there's only one type of gamer, and there isn't. There are lots of different types of gamers. Even the casual gamers, a lot of people put them down, but I've got no interest in that particularly. You know, if you like playing, what's the thing where you do all the, you know, you line stuff up and that. I can't remember what it's called. But, you know, like all the little mobile games. I mean, there are some mobile games that I actually like. I don't like the business practices. I don't like the way, you know, the way that they're designed to just try and extort money out of people. But there are a few, you know, pretty good games out there. If they just found better ways of, you know, containing their greed and trying to make like a decent game, you know, the mobile market could be so much better. And of course now we've got the VR standalone headset, the Quest, which I think is really starting to come in the middle of that. So you've got PC gaming, whether standalone or through VR. You've then got this headset, and you've got mobile phones. So I think it's a good thing in the middle, and I just hope that they get the business model right on that. I think that they are. It's got a completely different platform to the Rift S, to the computer side of things, and of course with the cable now, the Quest can do both. So that's, you know, that's really, really good. So yeah, no, I'm waffling again, but I enjoyed that. I think League of Legends are really onto something here, and if they can just nail what people enjoy, yeah. And also, as well as the platform game, they've got. I think he said there's another game, turn-based. Again, I'm not really that much of a turn-based fan, but you know, what I like is irrelevant. You guys might really, really enjoy it. So, you know, go on over to League of Legends, give these games a go. You might like them, you might not. I may even try them myself in a future video, because I'm always willing to try different things and, you know, see what I think, see if I like them or not, whether they work for me. But just because they don't work for me doesn't mean that they won't work for you. I mean, you know, let's keep it real. So yeah, I you know, fair play to League and to Riot. I think this could be really good for them. Also, as well though, they didn't say how you can get your hands on the comics, and they didn't say much about the animated series and when that will come. So I would have liked more details on that. Because yeah, I would love to get my hands on those. Whether it will be like a digital type of comic, or whether it's going to be a physical type of comic, I don't know. And of course the animated series, what platform would they put it on? Are they going to put it on their own platform? They're going to build in some sort of media player or something. Yeah, so I'm interested, very much so. So until the next video, there's another one here that I want to have a look at. Probably make that an extra video, because a lot of people accuse me of making long videos, and yeah, sometimes I do, but I try to have a balance. I try to have shorter videos for people, and longer videos for people who have the time. You know, nowadays you can pause things. You know, you go away, come back, press play, and you know you can play a bit more. I don't really see it as being a problem in this day and age. There are always ways to deal with that. So yeah, possibly I'm going to do this one next. So until the next video, stay safe and be well. And if you can't make the world better, don't make it worse. Bye for now.